పర్స్పెక్టివ్ మన ప్రజెంట్ సిచ్యువేషన్ బట్టి
ఇవేమి మాట్లాడరు.
సార్కి స్వీట్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ప్లీజ్ సార్ ఇప్పుడే పెట్టినా
వద్దు, నేను బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేయలేదు, నాకు అది పిచ్చిన నేను ఇక్కడ నిద్రపోవాల్సి వస్తుంది.
నిద్రపోతావు, మంచిది నాలుగు ఇంట్లో చేసిన వాడు.
అది వీడియో అన్అవైలబుల్ వస్తుంది చూడు ఒకసారి.
వాళ్ళదా
లైవ్ పెడితే యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్ చేస్తే వీడియో అన్అవైలబుల్ పెట్టాను. ఇంకో లింక్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను, ఒక నిమిషం పంపిస్తాను అక్కడ. సెషన్ క్లోజ్ కాకుండా స్టాప్ రికార్డింగ్, స్టాప్ లైవ్ కొట్టి మళ్ళీ కొట్టా, అయినా కూడా వీడియో అన్అవైలబుల్ అంటున్నాడు వాడు. సెకండ్ వాట్సాప్ లో ఉంటుంది చూడు, నా సిస్టమ్ లో చూసినా కూడా రావట్లా. ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు. ఓకే.
ఒకరికి ఒక కాలు కదా. The Chang, Dang, Hang, Dang is from now.
So very good morning, everyone. This is Satyavital. I am Assistant Professor, Head Admissions and Coordinator for Alumni. Here we have today with us our Managing Director, Sir, Suresh Mathur, Sir, Dr. VVK Mohan, Principal, Sir. Can you hear? Everyone? Need some response? Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Very good, everybody. Welcome to this third alumni meet, beloved alumni of IIRM. Very proud to see you all here, growing in your careers. And with us, again I repeat, Managing Director Suresh Mathur, Sir, Dr. VVK Mohan, Sir, and our academic coordinator and head IT,
WhatsApp status Zoom class.
ANK Prasannajanelu, Sir, and placements officer Seshivardhan Garu, and me. We are here to just facilitate you in this virtual connect or interaction with the alumni of IIRM. Welcome once again. And now I request our Managing Director, Sir, Suresh Mathur, Sir, to address this occasion.
Very good morning, everyone. distinguished alumni, faculty members, and students. It is with great joy and enthusiasm that we gather here today to celebrate our shared journey and accomplishments as alumni of IIRM. This alumni meet is not just an event, it is a reflection of the bonds we formed, the experiences we shared, and the impact we have collectively made on the ecosystem. Looking around, I get the information about alumni, which represent success stories in their respective domains. Each one of you has embarked on a unique path and leaving institutes after leaving institutes corridors. But our roots trace back to the same institution that nurtured each one of you. I'm sure that you will agree that it wasn't just about acquiring knowledge from textbooks and lectures. It was about building character, fostering friendships, and embracing diversity. Institute made efforts during the association to think critically, solve problems creatively, and navigate the challenges that life throws at us. I am sure that those have carried you far and wide, and today Institute stands as an example for the industry-ready professionals. The success of your journey stories needs acknowledgement to the role our alma mater played in the shaping these narratives. The faculty who ignited our curiosity, the classmates who turned into lifelong friends, and the campus that witnessed. In the time since you have graduated, the institute has continued to evolve and adapt and embracing to the changing paradigms of the ecosystem. The institution's commitment to excellence remains unwavering, and it is our duty as alumni to support and contribute to its continued success. While the paths may have diverged, our common thread as IIRM alumni unites everyone. I request all the alumni to make good use of this opportunity to reconnect, to forge new partnerships, and to inspire one another to reach even greater heights. Our collective experiences and achievements serve as source for motivation for the current students who are just beginning their journey. Institute offers immense avenues of participation for the alumni to contribute collective good. It would make me happier to reach out to all such initiatives taken by the alumni for the betterment of IIRM. May I remind you that it's a long, ongoing journey with the limitless potential and has the possibility of creating significant impact on society, industries, and the world at large is immeasurable. Let's continue to uphold the good values instilled in by IIRM and be ambassadors of positive change. Wishing you the very best for the bright future collectively we create. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your insight into this particular event. Now I may request Dr. V.V.K. Mohan sir to address this audience.
No, I think we will ask the people who've been on the connect to give some inputs before we will outline many things for them. We will share what was the journey in the last 1 year, how transforming it was and how it will help them and how they can help us as alumni. I think the floor is open. I request all the members who have
they can introduce themselves and where they are at present.
You introduce yourself and where you're working currently, and also the location where you'll be. That will be a good.
Thank you, Mr. Giri, and the IIRM directors and the faculty. Thank you for giving this opportunity to connect with the wider forum here, and very good morning to all. So my name is Sanskar Purwar. I did the postgraduate diploma in risk management from the distance learning mode I entered in 2018 and completed my journey in 2020. And I'm a professional with the technology background and did some risk management in my technology stuff. And I'm currently listed with Barclays Bank, British Bank, and I'm based out in India. But yeah, my key thing to work in the technology is to protect the enterprise in the technology domain with all the customers, stakeholders, business clients are uh, protected, and the systems are more robust and agile, so that the business is growing and moving forward. But yeah, the course gave me a platform wherein I get a deep dive into it. Thank you so much.
Good, good sanskar. Nice of you.
Good morning, one and all. This is Yash Jain. I'm a part of the PGDM 2018-2020 batch. I'm currently working at Marsh, and my location is Hyderabad. First of all, thank you for conducting alumni meet every year, wherein we get a chance to interact with the faculty and also have an updated knowledge in terms of what is going on in the college. I have seen a decent amount of change. I mean, a very good amount of change in terms of how the institute is functioning in a very, very positive way. And I only hope also in terms of what we can, contribute to the alumni. It can be in terms of, helping with the interviews, the admission processes, speaking to the students, guiding them. I think that is something where all alumni can contribute towards. Thank you.
That's great, Yash Jain. The way you're positively coming forward, getting connected to the institute, and we wish and bless you a great future. And you're mentioning about mentoring or guiding students coming into the system, right? So very good. Very glad for your inputs.
Thank you.
We
Uh,
will tell later all the points. Perfect. So there's so many
Good morning, everyone.
morning.
I hope I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. First of all, thank you very much to all the sirs, faculty members for arranging this. So my name is Sulay Kamble. I was in the PGTM program 16-18.
Yeah.
And I can say that like IIRM has completely changed. So the PGTM program which we had done in the past 16-18 have completely changed my life. So I currently work in IIRM Insurance Brokers. I head the motor and affinity vertical. And I get a lot of questions that from the alumni, so previously got admitted and still are ongoing. So I frequently get these questions from a lot of people that should we get admission in IIRM, and so I do push a lot of people, and a lot of people have all successfully completed their careers and their PGDM and distance learning program from IIRM, and they're doing really, really great. Uh, the curriculum which the college has been like the college have taught us and still ongoing. So I feel it is very exhaustive. It is very extensive, and I'm really, really proud to be an alumni. And I proudly say that I've been studied in the best institution. So that's all. That's all. Thank you so much. Got me a bit emotional today.
Yeah, very nice to hear you after long time, Sule.
Yes, sir.
I think you're doing good.
I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
We're doing fine. Yeah.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful talking to all of you.
Yeah.
How about Tausif? I think you should share to your friends.
Morning to all. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Increase the volume, please. Otherwise, yes, we are here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm very glad to be here, like to be a part of the IIRM. The curriculum that was undertaken was the part that have been uh, used. Like, Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cracking or gaps are coming, but I think just check your connection.
Meanwhile, can I join?
Yeah,
This is
yes.
Ashutosh. This is Ashutosh Anand, and I'm a alumni of batch 21-23, and I have recently joined Tata Motors Insurance Brokers. And I would like to say a lot of things in front of all the dignitary members. First of all, I am actually privileged. I consider myself privileged enough to be a part of IRM due to the fact. See, whenever I was in the college, students have a tendency that they don't uh, understand the importance of being in IRM. But when they enter into the industry, they actually understand the legacy of IRM, especially when I got into Tata Motors Insurance Brokers. So there were there was another college which is into the company along with us. So the employees, the perception of the employees, considering that I am from IRM, it's a lot, and they think that since I am from IRM, so I must be having a lot of knowledge about insurance and risk management. And I got to know the importance of being into IRM when I entered the industry. Not that I was not aware of the legacy, but I was, practically witnessing it firsthand. So yes, the exhaust as other alumni like Yash mentioned that the exhaustive curriculum of IRM has truly shaped me to handle the exhaustive curriculum which we are now witnessing in corporate now. So the assignments which Mohan sir and other faculty members used to give us, and we used to think that why we are being given so much of assignments. People, we often, I won't say that I did, but yeah, people used to take shortcuts to complete those assignments. But actually when we entered into corporate, we are now witnessing a lot of work pressure. So giving assignments and uh, giving assignments and completing it in a deadline was kind of practice to enter into corporate, which we never used to realize it after we entered the corporate. And I thanks Professor VVK Mohan and other faculty members as well for pressurizing us. And unless and until we are capable enough to face the pressure in the college, I don't think we will be able to face pressure in actual corporate. And I thank IRM faculty and administration for designing the curriculum like that. And regarding Alumni Connect, I think yes, there should be like when I was in the college recently, there were few committee made, but there was not realization of realization in participation from the students into those committees. Like students committees were made, but they were not actually functional. Especially if we talk about admission committee or alumni committee or any other committee. So I think that administration can look into that, and maybe participation from alumni as well as students in these committees can actually be very beneficial for the college in future. And if especially admission committee, like I have in few of the I'm not sure, but I have heard from my colleagues that in few of the IIMs and in few of the other colleges, students committees, admission committees specifically, they wherever they are residing, like their hometown, whenever, so they are being given tasks that whenever you go to your hometown festivals, contact the coaching centers, like there are coaching centers like Times and other. So contact them and then try to pitch your college. I don't know if they take any monetary compensation or not, but that's how they work in their respective colleges. But of course, we are IIRM, so we need not follow them. We can design our own methods to pitch our college. We can pitch our college in our own way. And regarding, as Yash rightly mentioned, and he has been a part of IIRM, like he frequently visits the college to mentor the students. So likewise, there should be alumni participation as well, who can actually guide students regarding the interviews. Not only interviews and all basically is pre-placement. Uh, I think we can design some activities post-placement also, like how a corporate culture usually works. What are the if we talk about different domains like marketing? Yes, rightly, Mohan sir was actually very emphasizing on marketing and sales, which we failed to grasp when we were in college. Like I'm into insurance broking company, and actually uh, uh, part of marketing and sales is actually into each and every department. Everybody is a salesman, irrespective of the departments they are in. And we don't have that skills actually, because we never took it seriously when we were in college. Now we are realizing, okay, yes, we should have uh, uh, understood it long back. But yes, as I said, even after the students are placed, there should be an activity wherein alumni and different dignitaries from corporates can come to college either in person or virtually, and they can tell about how company actually works, what are the different departments, and some activities like that. And I think that's what I would like to say. And I would like to thank you for conducting this alumni session, and looking forward to more sessions. Thank you.
Yeah, noted, Ashutosh, as far as what you have been saying. I think that's why I said first you share, and then like this is the third alumni meet, and obviously 2 alumni meeting, we got some inputs from the alumni. So we would like to share that. So we take these inputs quite seriously, and we'd definitely like to incorporate in our overall activity. And in the last year, I can tell the avenues for alumni participation, wherever they are, has gone up tremendously. So that we will share, and then we seriously look forward to a very enhanced participation of all the alumni, whichever batch they may be. And if you can share this, we will reach out to everyone, and whatever is possible for you to contribute will go a long way in the entire institute's journey. Anybody else, please?
Good morning, everybody. This is Nakul Vadir. I am an alumni of the 2015 batch. It has been a long time, and thank you to IIRM for organizing this every year. I am currently working with Alliance Insurance Brokers, where I head reinsurance on the specie side. I've been with Alliance for over 8 years now. And the kind of practical experience, I mean, of course, when a student is in a college, and the learnings that a student has from the books is very different from the practical experience. I'm very much open to assist the college.
Audio clips, change.
You carry on.
Right. So very much open to help the college to structure a way forward there. Also, there are a couple of observations I've made. So we have a brilliant app on the My Alumni network, and it is a very effective solution to pass on messages like this one. But what I would suggest is it would be great if we can have this engagement round the year, ongoing, so that there are more people participating and there are more events. Like we can look at organizing events for the alumni. Alumni can come over to the college, help meet existing students, and brief them on how things go in the real world. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Very nice.
Next student.
Hi, sir. This is Sri Kushal. Hope you all are doing good.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm from 2020 to 2022 batch. We are famously known for COVID batch.
We are right. Currently, we are having the current COVID batch.
So might be the graduates who have been qualified easily, they got entered in IIRM possibly, right? Yeah. So it's my privilege, like being part of this alumni meet today. It's been like 2 years coming out of this college. Like I've been worked in IFCO Tokyo generations company, but I just worked within a very small stipulated time and just started my own startup. Now I'm the CEO and co-founder of Digital Innovation Private Limited. Now I'm into different field. Like IIRM has been a part of it. It's the thought-provoking system, the research base where Mohan sir has taught me how to do a proper research from macro level to the specific level subjects. That has been part of my startup right now, and we are into developing certain AI product where it's been like I can't share it. I can't share that in this platform because of the integrity. We are very specific research kind of thing. Right, and moreover, I'm being an integrated member of T-Hub Innovation Center, where few of the startups are working on InsurTech company over there. So my idea, like most of the people over here are speaking about the placements and the training and the nourishment of the people coming into this college and going out of this college. The transition of how they have been changed. IIRM is a good, it's been a catalyst of those people. Yes. Now, like what I'm saying, what my idea, what I am getting thoughts, right? There are certain institutes which are even handling the incubator systems. As IRDA, IIRM is being supported by IRDA. I hope in near future, in support, we can even start an incubator, especially for InsurTech, RegTech as well, because of the risk management is prevailing in the next upcoming features. And most of the cybersecurity, as I think Prasanna sir might be knowing about this as well, even cybersecurity is being automated by CISO bots, actually, cybersecurity information operations and bots. So this is a part of risk management, and moreover, if you focus on InsurTech right now, we need to what my thoughts are on this. Like when IRDA, such a huge body, is supporting us, we should start an incubator right now. Start a research on insurance gaps. What's the problem statement in the current industrial gaps where we can fill up the gaps with certain solutions and the products which we need to develop. Once our product is being published in the market, IIRM will be in a global scale institute. Filling up the gap would be It's just like providing the solutions which has not been provided in many years. So we have such a great alumni members, and currently even the students, lecturers out there, they might be seeing certain solutions, problems in the insurance industry right now, regardless of the management or any the cultural or organizational structure regarding this. Like most of the times the products which we are speaking about, insurance products, it's not been highlighted moreover in the market. That we need to highlight as part of incubator and research project. If you take up such kind of products, right, we can make the IIRM more scalable, at global level. We can make the IIRM at global level identity. That's my view.
Thank you. Regarding incubator.
Okay, I mean, while good that somebody is also thinking in the direction where we are also thinking. Already the plan for having an incubator center, and that too, one is just on the product development, like what you said.
Yes.
And also on the tech side, both sides, there are activities almost coming to a final stage. We are actually need to tie up with certain funding. That is the industry.
Yes.
See, IIRM currently is in a space where industry is equally keen to partner to take a lot of their issues through IIRM.
Yes.
So this will be a reality at the earliest. We hope that the seeds are sown in the last year. I think this year, I think by the end, I think we should have all these. I'll share some of these little later. But yes, definitely, I'm happy that you noticed that we should do something in this. And what I liked is that, little solution to be published on a larger scale in research.
Yes.
So that is also we are working on. And there are a lot of industry people are ready to partner there. And I'm sure with the institute, with the alumni, and the institute with the support and experienced people in the domain of IRDA, will definitely come up with greater solutions and make us noticeable in the larger. As of now, we are on a very high level of within the industry and in the FS services, an institute to reckon with.
Yes, yes.
Right. Any others?
Thank you, Vishal.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Vishal is student. If anybody else wants to contribute in this, go ahead. Anyone from the team?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This side Amrita. I'm so sorry, I'm a little bit not in a network zone, but I'll try to put my words in a smaller span as possible. It's a pleasure for me to be part of this alumni meet, and I don't know how come I missed opportunity for the last 2 alumni meet which happened here. So quickly, for some of the feedbacks which I have been witnessing after working with the interns which come to my place from IIRM, one thing is very certain that now, after being part of the industry for so long, IIRM is very known for their expertise in terms of insurance product and the expertise we come up as a student for any kind of product development portion. There's a feedback which I feel being part of the industry. The students need to be a little bit more trained when it comes to the marketing portion, you can say, or the area wherein there is more requirement of communicating their expertise to the team. So that's a feedback which I feel that is required a bit. Apart from that, being part of IIRM, I am glad that there is huge respect that is being provided to us in the industry. And wherever there is an opportunity to reach out to students for any kind of guidance, I am readily available for that. Please, anyone, you guys can anytime reach out to me for any assistance.
Alika, could you give me your contact details in the chat window so that we can save it and we can reach out to you?
So where are you working at present?
Sir, currently I am based out of Mumbai location. And okay. I am working with placement team, which is the technical part of insurance side.
Okay.
Which company? Marsh.
Which company?
Marsh Insurance.
Okay. Good.
Yes. And sir, just to give few feedbacks which I have at my personal level I have felt. So after I started utilizing my technical knowledge to the industry, I have really felt that most of the portion of our syllabus pertaining to the business comm section, pertaining to the training, hard training which we got for the placement, for the presentation skills, and those parameters are actually very, very helpful when it comes to the marketing portion of the job. So I'm really, very, very thankful to the entire IIRM faculty for making me confident enough to put my thoughts in front of the entire management. Thank you so much.
Good. Very nice.
You have to be counsel to join this. You didn't want to join Marsh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Here, every one of you can leave your contact details on the chat. That is, whatever the chat board we have, just save send there so that we can save it. Anyone willing to speak or contribute something can go ahead.
Sir, as rightly mentioned by Amrita and other members, like communication and presentations are the key part of any company, be it any domain, be it finance or insurance or brokers, any, especially specifically we take insurance brokers. So I think the college is working in a correct directions. But if they focus more on how like communication can be effective as well as ineffective and inactive. So if the college focuses on active and effective communication, I think students can do a great job. And I think how students currently work on their resumes, like from the existing batch also, a few students come up with their resumes and they try to take guidance from alumni, like how are their resumes, how to effectively put their internships and the academics into their resume, as the resume is being read by the professionals. So I think a proper guidance, of course participation from the students is highly appreciated if they put their efforts also before approaching any alumni or before approaching any faculty. So I think effective resume making, email etiquettes, communications, and some market intelligence. Like right now, I'm still new to this industry. Still, we are being expected that we collect data from different insurance companies, our competitors, and maintain, a simple Excel sheet wherein we can get a market intelligence based on which we can, effectively design our way of working in the company. So it can be incorporated into the specializations wherein they can get this activity as a part of their curriculum. And apart from that, as rightly said, the assignments, the like Kushadi, he rightly mentioned that the thought process as a part of marketing communication and as a part of assignments, this really shapes us the way we think, the way we interact with different stakeholders of the industry. And rightly, it also effectively shaped our decision making as well. So I think we are going the right track, and hopefully the alumni, the faculty members, and the current students, whichever batch they are and they will be, I think they need to communicate a lot, because alumni are a bit disconnected with the current, or the even if, alumni are not interacting on this particular platform, like the app. I was not aware of this particular app until and unless the alumni meet was decided. I mean, just a few days back. Then I contacted Vittal sir. Okay, he then approved my request to be a part of alumni. So I think a little active communication from the administration would have helped us to join this alumni page. And I think that's all I would like to say.
Fine. So I think what I will do is, I think we fix this for an hour. We already clocked about 40 minutes. So balance about 10 minutes at least I'll take for a very simple reason. But you should also be aware of what's happening at the institute and how tomorrow, if I'm very pleased to know that the industry is giving so much of respect the moment you say I am from IIRM. Then I am sure down the line, forget industry, everybody who says I am from IIRM will also be able to give you the same respect. I mean, we are working in that direction. So to start with, let's say in terms of curriculum, I think we all understand, and even the industry, which we keep interacting, they all also come with a very common request that whatever department, where HR department you are, there should be some amount of sales and marketing orientation. So that's why what we have done, we have in the curriculum, first step we did is we made at least 6 to 7 courses as compulsory for everyone, as in the marketing area. Typically, I think all of you will agree, who have been the alumni in the PGDM, you all been very hesitant the moment we say take marketing as a specialization. So we will say no marketing, they have the same old images of what marketing role would be. And they try to see that I'll go to some in insurance, maybe underwriting or some other area. And finally you realize that that doesn't help so much in terms of doing your work or going in the career. So today it's a compulsory, area, part of your core subjects. So therefore they go to all the key areas, including sales and distribution. So these are there's no, and in marketing, there are advanced specializations. People who are in the space will understand what are, it could be digital, further, so many other areas. And the curriculum is regularly getting inputs. We are also asking, like, you all say that at least an insurance or risk management, even an IPGD program is equally exhaustive. And that is what we are also taking from the industry also. And it is every year we are adding. Last year, Alumni, who is, I think, I can't remember the name or recollect immediately, somebody from Dubai, who has done our 1 year program. And he was mentioning that reinsurance is taking big steps in the entire industry. So therefore, just one subject on reinsurance is not sufficient. Therefore, we have added 2 subjects on reinsurance, 1 and reinsurance 2, and that 2 from industry guys. So therefore, we are very sensitive to the inputs which will shape the student more adaptive to the industry environment. So that is the key USP, an industry-ready student and a curriculum. So that's as far as the, basically curriculum, which is the core push. In terms of academic rigor, most of you till this batch would have been very lucky batch, I can tell. For a very simple reason, it was semester system. We moved into trimester system with much more rigor. If somebody says the assignments are very painful at a semester system, it just mind-boggling in the trimester system. And as a pressure or anything, it's not just that something like pressure, but making you ready to accept that pressure and then do good in your careers. That's the whole simple intention. We want you to be good and do good. That's it, simple. But of course, this is one small training ground. Next, that as far as one more session which came in terms of training for replacements and communication and all, the rigor is still the same. And in terms of place of when the alumni was there, many batches didn't even have the pleasure of going through a lot of assessment evaluation. Currently, we are going through what we call a placeability index, and where a third party will evaluate the student in terms of the skill sets and also their ability. There is a behavioral interview. There also what we call also a domain level interview. All these scores are tabulated. They given feedback to the student, and then we ask him and we grade them into A, B, C, D category. The fact that anybody comes with A, B, C, D, I mean, A category gets the best and the first opportunities type. We help the D, S, D, C, and D level people to improve. And we handhold them to some time. But like I think only Ashutosh only was mentioning, it's there, yes, we can take the horse. All of you on PGDM knows the horse and the water story, which I keep telling. So we can take them to that water. Beyond that, no. But definitely the inputs like training and grooming, and for the interview, not just for the interview, and overall shaping. So we are doing in the first year some orientation on communication and other areas, apart from MC1 or VAC, whichever anybody has gone through, where I handle it, and you know what we focus on. So communication and all that was also there. Industry-ready skills, you all know, we got a very first feedback from HDFC regarding having little more tech knowledge. Therefore, we already had advanced Excel, not just only business, technology or information technology, very rudimentary. So the feedback is incorporated. We shape it up and take it forward. So this is as far as academic real, how we want to push the students. We always still find, I'm very happy how Ashutosh and others have, actually expressed their views. But when I sit back and just close my eyes and look at what were they, then I'm so happy to see them doing good. And they improved the way they present themselves. That's my sincere appreciation. There are so many activities which the institute is now into. I mean, that's where the alumni can come into. Okay, right? If you take earlier, when most of them are there, we hardly had any industry connecting with the industry to the institute. Courtesy our current managing director, and after he has taken over the reins here, and the industry started also looking at the institute in a different perspective. Therefore, today we have almost 18 MOUs with different entities. You name Swiss Re, Munich Re, there are others who are in the pipeline. There is a Kotak, there is Magma HDI, there is Sud Life, okay, JP Boda Brokers, and so many companies are ready to. That is academic. So these are the companies which are ready to partner with the institute in curating programs, delivering as an ADP programs or anything else for the industry or industry professional. Academically, you will find we are also partnering with 3 big institutes in the country. First comes IIT Patna. Okay, the institute is offering insurance and related diplomas for the students of all the tech-based people for IIT Patna and their alumni. We are also having a partnership with MDI Gurgaon on certain areas of the risk management and another insurance analytics and things like that. The institute is also partnered with the Institute of Public Health, which is likely to be a deemed university shortly. Okay, which is again this for in the public health and health insurance domain. These are co-curated programs offered to their students and to our students or the students at large. So these are the new avenues for programs. So we all say any alumni who is interested to look at it or maybe partner with any of these activities are welcome to promote, to get into participation or any of these areas.
For setting up the incubation center, we are also partnering with IIT Kanpur. IIT Kanpur has the biggest incubator in India, and we are and they are, I think,
more than $2 billion value.
Yeah, and 156 companies they are advising. So we are likely to, we are going to, they are going to help.
They are the mentors.
They are the
IIT
mentors in
Kanpur
setting up the
incubation center. So this is one domain, this is another in terms of curriculum and activities if you want. Again, most of you are from the insurance domain. So when people wanted to associate with us, I gave certain activity back to the industry also. If you want talent in the industry and you want the growth for all the people who join the industry with qualifications, the companies also have to start promoting the area sector and showcase it as a viable option. Otherwise, at a career level, if you are at a BTech or a BCom or a BSc, you have your own preferred career choices. And we always tell to everyone, okay, insurance is always a plan B for many. Okay, so given that we are now asking all industry to partner with the institute efforts in making this industry more attractive, possibilities, the focus, the growth, everything. So down the line, where we require the alumni support is the kind of roadshows we will do in different towns or cities. We would definitely, their help is most important for us because they will be the local promoters for us in terms of connecting with the local institutes or any other thing. Well, we do our effort. Being locally present in that particular place, I think it will make the program even a greater success. So it could be in Tamil Nadu, it could be in Pondicherry, or it could be somewhere in Nagpur and other areas. So there are each what do you call the industry company. I don't know if you all are going around with what's happening in the industry. IRDA has actually assigned different companies, certain states, like similar to a bank, okay, as a lead insurer. So
just
these
like the
lead bank concept. So companies now, they are the lead bank, so they have to promote, they have to see that there is a good growth in insurance participation by the public at large. So these require a lot of activity. And obviously, in terms of doing a right kind of work or support and academic support. And it has been proven in the industry, I can share proudly that IIRM is the institute which is actually and seriously contributing to the growth. All other institutes who claim themselves to be some flag bearer of the insurance sector have now failed. It's been proven. That's why the industry suddenly started realizing where we can put their money in. We are getting a lot of requests for the CSR funds. We are going to accept them down the line. We are in the process of making a certain regular policy guidelines. And one that are there also alumni can help. Fine. So this is another area. And I appreciate somebody saying in the interview process and all that. Today we are conducting interview online, offline. I am sure maybe next year we'll have an opportunity to conduct physical interviews locally in certain major cities where alumni will be part of our interview panel.
Excellent.
Okay. We are working to conduct a national level entrance test for IIRM because that would be a game changer. We are working out the logistics and it's been in our thoughts for the past 2 years and slowly we are trying to implement. And once we implement, then again, the role of the alumni becomes important. One institute, like other day, he was mentioning about a very good idea where IIMs and their committee members give their task and all that. I don't know, everybody knows about ISB. All the interviews of ISB of admission are done by their alumni.
Yes.
No faculty member does it. Remotely or physically, they do come. Of course, ISB can call all of them and all that. And they are senior people. They're not, it's an institute with long history. So no problem. We are just having maybe a few baby steps in this lane, but definitely we would like to slowly integrate this so that alumni also feels connected, contributing to something. In the process, it's also professional growth for them. So this area, this one where in the interviews, admission process, you are free to interact and send us a mail to any of the faculty who are here. And definitely we will respond to see how we can take your help. Because you all know this institute is a very small institute with a very little bigger resources and people. So alumni is one of our hopeful resource where definitely having known the system, having known everything, will definitely make a significant contribution. So these are broad areas. I mean, the door is open, I can tell. Last time we said, see, another thing I can tell, all of you who are in any alumni, you can also share within that. Biggest challenge for all of us in the institute is a case study or in insurance sector, case study in risk areas. Whoever is heading a vertical, you can talk with any of the faculty, forget any faculty, you can talk with me also. And we can curate a small case. The credit we will give it to you. We don't want to keep it something for us. And that will become some sort of a template and slowly people will come up with more and more case studies. We all have good case studies in banking sector. You go to Harvard, you check in Harvard, you don't get Harvard case study material. You don't get anything on insurance. I think there's only one case. And that too, very recent one, not earlier. So there is a lack of certain content in terms of which will help the entire industry or the individuals. You can be part of it. This will also give somebody over a period of time want to lead on academic area. They can also be there. We always welcome an experienced member of the industry to be a part of our visiting faculty pool. You can also suggest who you have come across some good person who can be a contributor to our visiting faculty. Nowadays, hybrid model helps, so we can enhance. It could be part of guest lecture, it could be a course designed specifically for the students or any other thing, including you. You can reach out to our placements, you can reach out to our admission team or a coordinator. If your company is recruiting somebody, you can reach out to the student before your HR promotes. You can also talk few good words and what makes the difference between others, your experience, that will make students confident in terms of reaching out or joining your companies. That will be your indirect and a good contribution. So if you keep sitting and thinking, I'm sure you will get many ideas. And any idea comes here, we always are ready to try it. And we learn from that, whatever experience we have. And this is my word and the institute's word. These are the few things which I want to share. And I'm sure institute is transforming itself a lot in all these areas, like be it MOUs, be it the kind of activities we are doing, how we want to shape it up. Down the line, we'll have specific schools for all these risk management, insurance, actuarials. Incidentally, I should share that we are also in advanced negotiation, or what you call rather last step from the Actuarial Institute for being recognized as one of the institutes where we can also offer the actuarial program. So that's another thing. Exemption with exemptions. So these are things. So definitely you'll feel good about the institute's growth and what is happening, and that above benefit will be definitely there on the alumni. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the insight. Few words from MD, sir.
Anyone else wishes to say something?
New joinees, Paushali or Akshay, who has joined recently now. Later part, any inputs, you can go ahead. 2 more minutes we can add. Shall we wind up?
I think it is an overload for me.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Actually, this is one of the, as soon as I joined this Guy Carpenters, it was like many students came from all over India, but as soon as they know where are you from, we said that we are from IIRM, they took us, like they were specially excited to meet us, like, oh, first time they came to our college for this campus recruitment. So it was a very good experience. We all faced a very good warm welcome from them as well, because this is the first time from especially insurance background they're taking someone, and also they're giving us good end-to-end training. They expect us to be specialized. They're recruiting us.
We are not able to hear you.
There is some signal problem, Paushali, at your end. Some connectivity issue, but very glad for the experience that you're sharing with us. And with a note of thanks to our beloved Managing Director, sir, and Principal, sir, Coordinator, sir, and Placements Officer, and not but the least, all the beloved alumni, proud alumni, right, of this particular institute, looking forward for a great future and association in all those areas where Dr. V.V.K. Mohan sir, Principal sir, was mentioning, including our the promotion of brand, that is visibility of this institute, lies with each one of us, right? Take it forward in the right direction wherever you are, and we get connected in a better way, in better frequency and rigor, I say. The IIRM looking.
Performance will try.
Yes. Now it is not a yearly issue. We are, I think the inputs are very clear from the management. It will be a connect, at least quarterly connect. Quarterly connect we are planning. Hopefully that we will take it forward. Anyone, before we wind up, want to say at least a few words, then we'll wind it up. Thank you so much, every one of you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, sir.
Truly appreciate the platform and the opportunities which we are talked about, and I think we definitely carve out and drive our institution's importance, and the branding and the percolating the skills and knowledge on that front with the the products which we are bringing out from the IIRM. Truly appreciate all the efforts. Thank you, everyone.
That's great.
Thank you.
So thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Let's meet up soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Quarterly correct. Good idea, sir.